We still have to play this with this game without Grant Henley, of course, and without Sam Byram. Also, Josh Martin will miss this game because straight after the Luton game, he reported some problems with his calf. We didn't take it so serious in the beginning because we thought, okay, just a cramp, but he was still not able to feature during this week in our team training sessions, and for that, sadly, he's not available because he was in quite a good shape, and for that, it's a bit bad news for us that he's not available. Also, Emi Buendia is suspended one more game, but apart from that, all the others from the injury point of view are available. Tim was struggling a bit with a dead leg in the beginning of the week, but he was also back on the training pitch with us on the during the last session. So for that, no major injury concerns.
And obviously,
sorry, Xavi Quintilla, I forgot him. Sorry.
Yeah.
Also, in the beginning of the week, he was not involved in team training since 2 days. He's back, and so it seems like he's all right to be available for tomorrow. It's always important for each and every season to get some fresh blood and some new energy, and especially after the season with many losses and in the end with the outcome relegation, it's important that you get some players in who are excited, who are they was highly motivated and with a big will for that. You have to take some strange decisions also, like to say goodbye to a few lads who were brilliant even in the past, but you need sometimes in this moments fresh blood, and that's what we're trying to bring into this team. We all have the feeling so far that we had many good decisions on the transfer market, and but right now it's up to the lads and up to us to prove this also in the competitive games. If I'm honest, we are always asked before seasons how excited are you that the season starts, and we all answer as a head coach, we can't wait, we're burning and can't wait to start, and that's not the truth if I'm honest, because it's also like when the game starts, it's unbelievably difficult because you have to disappoint players during preseason. You can play them all, and then you have to take some tough decisions, and no head coach is looking to disappoint his players and to face these difficult decisions in terms of man management. So it's not like you're really buzzing that the season starts. But I have to say, after last season, after our tough outcome with relegation, it's also first time in my coaching career that I can't wait to start the season, if I'm honest. So it's really the first time really it feels different, and because we want to bounce back, and I'm also greedy to bounce back with this club, and also greedy to win the next point, and also not anyhow to defend the last championship title. No, we want to attack the new season. No, this is more or less like our attitude, and it's really the first time that I also have this feeling in my coaching career that I really can't wait to start. And for that, it's good that right now, tomorrow, we are allowed to have the first game, where we were unbeaten during preseason. So that was the first step. Five games, 4 wins, 1 draw, 4 clean sheets was quite good. Sadly, we had the setback then at Luton in the cup. We can't influence and change what happens in the past, but we can influence what will happen in the future. And if I'm honest, so this group is already a different group in comparison to the last season. So many new faces. Also, several players have left us. So for that, it doesn't matter anyhow what happened in the last season, if I'm honest. And it also doesn't matter what happened 2 years ago, because it's more like the last time we were in the championship, we finished with 16 unbeaten games and won the title in the end. So it's also not important anymore. So it's more like a clean sheet of paper and a fresh start, and statistic that the last time we won 16 times on championship level, it's nice. The statistic that we had many losses in a row is not that nice, definitely, but it doesn't count anymore. It doesn't matter. So for that, a new fresh start, and hopefully it will be a good start for us. Yes, I also know him from the time with Leeds. We had also, because Marcelo was not that great in his English. Also, some conversation after the game with him, and he's was already confident and with lots of knowledge. And I think it's pretty impressive when you watch and analyze their friendlies how much his handwriting is already there. So you can see really like a bit like the if you want to call it Leeds philosophy, how they want to play and how they want to put intensity into this game. So it's quite similar and quite similar in their processes, not 100% exactly the same, but in many topics you see a bit also like this handwriting already, and it's always a good sign and a sign of the quality of the coach if you see his handwriting. And it's of course too early to judge how this project will end, but all I can say is I'm pretty impressed and also unbelievably respectful that he was able during this short preseason to bring so much from this philosophy into the heads and also into the hearts of his players. And for that, we are unbelievably respectful. So we know it will be a tough task, and they will try to use this enthusiasm of a new start and also of a new style in their first home game. And we have to be fully switched on in order to be competitive. We are prepared that till the end of till the transfer window is closed, there's always speculations, and especially when you have many young lads and many talented lads with lots of potential, then it's even a bit more. And to be honest, I expect that this speculation will go on till the window is closed. So for that, the first weeks during this season will be a bit tricky, because first of all, we had a short preseason. Then during this short preseason, the first international break where we couldn't work with the whole group. Then you also have this consistent speculation, so it doesn't mean anything for us as a club, for me in my work, because we're pretty clear in our thoughts. So we won't sell anyone. Just if there is an unbelievable crazy offer where the club then has to say, okay, from the business point of view, we have to accept this offer, because from the business point of view, it's too much money to reject it. This is our attitude, but our attitude is also like we don't want to sell anyone. So if it's just me about the sport point of view, I even mentioned before Jamal, I wouldn't sell any of this player, even not for 50 million pounds. But we have to make sure that the decisions are made in the best interest of the club, and for that, of course, it's up to our key people to make this decision in the best interest of the club. And believe me, there are no better people to do this for this club than Stuart Webber, our owners and our board. I totally trust them. But we can't avoid that there will be speculation. It's, of course, and sometimes for the young lads also not that easy, because Alex Tete or Tim Krul or Grant Henley, they are used to have the speculations. But it's perhaps the first or second time in the career of my young lads. So for that, it's of course a bit tricky during this period that they are always unbelievably focused on each every game, on each every training session. So for that, I expect that the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season are a bit, also influenced by the short preseason, by this international break, by this consistent speculation. But we try to focus as much as possible just on football. And my gut feeling is also like, we also spoke about the situation a little bit, of course, with the likes of Max Aarons or Ben Godfrey or Todd Cantwell, but they are top lads and also top characters, and I don't have the feeling they are too carried away of just because there are speculations in the background, and we try to focus ourselves as much as possible just on the games, and then hopefully pretty soon then the middle of October will come and we don't have to speak about this topics at all. We just have to make sure that during this bit difficult start of the season, the first 3-4 weeks, we try to perform as good as possible and try to collect during this start of the season as many points as possible, and then more like I'm pretty sure we'll also improve then from October on, more from week to week. That's definitely the plan.